A very warm good morning to one and all present over here class. Welcome to the digital platform of APS. Now this is Pawan Kumar. Today I will discuss the topic modulus of complex number. So see. Modulus of complex number. Heading is modulus of complex number. Let small z be any complex number such that z is equal to x plus iy for all small x comma y belongs to real. Then the modulus of complex number z is denoted by mod of z and defined by the formula mod of z is equal to root over x square plus y square for all small x comma y belongs to real. So this is the modulus of complex number. Now this is the formula. Now you can see. Now in another format, mod of z, what we can write? We can write mod of z is equal to in square root, what is x? X is the real part of z whole square plus imaginary part of z whole square. Now this is also the formula. And this result is always greater than 0. This result is always greater than 0. Now you can see. So here I am writing since x is equal to, this is real part of z and y is equal to imaginary part of z. This implies mod of z we can write in square root imaginary part of z whole square. Now you can see now I will come to the properties of modulus. See, now see, I will come to the properties of complex number. Now see, properties of complex number. Let z1, z2 and z3 be any three complex number, be any three complex number. Then see the first property. Then first part is mod of z is equal to, or mod of z, the modulus value is always positive if suppose this result is equal to 0. Suppose you are going to consider if mod of z is equal to 0, this implies what we can write? We can write z is equal to 0. Their modulus is 0. This implies we can say z is equal to 0, and it means real part of z is 0 and the imaginary part of z is 0 also. So this is the first properties of complex number, modulus of complex number. Now see the second part or second point. Now second point is mod of z is equal to mod of minus z and this value is equal to negative of complex number, this is mod of minus z. Here its value will be equal to x square plus y square, and where z is equal to x plus iy. We can write. Now I will come to the third property. Third property is z into the complex number z multiplied by its conjugates. So what you will get the result? We will get the result x square plus y square, and this is the value of mod of z whole square. So directly we can write z into z bar. Z into z bar is equal to mod of z whole square. So see, mod of z whole square is equal to x square plus y square. Now see, now fourth point is mod of z1 z2 is equal to mod of z1 into mod of z2. The modulus of the product of two complex number is equal to product of their modulus. And now fifth is the modulus of the ratio of two complex number is equal to ratio of their modulus. Ratio of their modulus. And here we can write z2 cannot be equal to 0. This is the condition. This is the condition. This implies mod of z2 will not be equal to 0. Now this is the result. Now you can see now I will come to the next property. The next property is property number 5th. Property number 5th is mod of z1 plus z2 whole square is equal to mod of z1 square plus mod of z2 square plus 2 times real part of z1 into z2 bar. Now sixth property is mod of z1 minus z2 whole square is equal to mod of z1 whole square plus mod of z2 whole square minus 2 times real part of z1 into z2 bar. This is in product. Now third property is means seventh is z1 plus z2 whole square plus z1 minus z2 whole square is equal to 2 times mod of z1 whole square plus mod of z2 whole square. Now eighth property is 8 times means a times z1 minus b times z2 whole square plus b times z1 plus a times z2 whole square is equal to a square plus b square in bracket mod of z1 whole square plus mod of z2 whole square. For all, we can write for all a comma b belongs to real. Now see, now ninth is z to the power or z to the power n mod of z to the power n is equal to mod of z to the power n. This is also the properties. Now you can see now 10th is real part of z is always greater equal to minus time mod of z and this is less equal to mod of z. Similarly, minus mod of z is less equal to imaginary part of z is less than mod of z. This is more than and less than. So this is completed. Now I will come to the next heading, existence of additive inverse. Existence of additive inverse. additive inverse. So see, for any complex number z, complex number z, there exist a number or complex number, a number minus z, such that their sum is we can say additive identity. Their sum is additive identity. Additive identity. This implies zero is the additive identity. See, and this one also we can write minus z plus z. So, see, let z is equal to x plus iy for all small x small y belongs to real. This implies what we can write minus z. Minus z we can write minus x plus minus iy or minus x plus minus y for all minus x minus y belongs to real. Minus x minus y, here I am writing for all minus x minus y belongs to real. So, z plus minus z, what we can write? X plus iy minus x plus I minus y and this implies we can write 0 plus 0i or I0 and this result will be 0. Similarly, this will be equal to minus z plus z. So, what we can write? We can write z plus minus z is equal to 0 is equal to minus z plus z. Now see, so we can write or we can say the complex number, or also this minus z denotes the negative of complex number also. When you will change their sign of real and imaginary, then the complex number will be negative with sign. And this is also known as the negative of complex number. So what can we how we can correlate with the z and minus z? Minus z is the negative of complex number z, and z is the complex number. So suppose you have to find the negative of complex number, so you will change their sign, real or imaginary sign. Now these properties of complex number or properties of addition of complex number are totally completed. In this topic, you have studied commutative property, associative, existence of identity means additive identity, and existence of additive inverse. Now this is totally completed.